we're continuing our introduction to color by rendering a blue off-road electric vehicle concept on a dark background. So once again, I've taken one of my favorite thumbnail sketches from earlier, this time a rear three-quarter view. And as I've continued to evolve the design, I've really tried to make this thing feel like more of a high-speed capable off-road vehicle, something that could run dunes or run flat out in the desert and really carry some speed, but also crawl rocks if necessary. So there's a real focus on outward visibility with lots of glass, but I've also tried to incorporate some kind of a bumper detail front and rear, so it still feels somewhat street legal. So now I've gone in and add my background tone, which is a medium gray. Now I'm going in with my graphic layer. Working in a medium tone really simplifies the graphic layer because I don't have to add quite as many levels of tone. Really just one graphic layer is sufficient in this case. I'm going in and darkening my glass detail, my wheels, my tires, the bumper and fascia detailing. There's a lot of graphic elements on this vehicle. But I'm also adding a bit of transparency in the glass by just indicating a bit of the interior showing through. Okay, so now I'm beginning to add my color layer. Starting with a large airbrush, I'm just adding a deep blue and then popping it out in the hotspot area with a brighter blue. This would represent the pearlescent paint that's dispersing the light. So the light source is really concentrated on that rear corner of the vehicle. Then I'm just erasing away all the elements facing away from that hotspot, back into that deeper blue. Again, every surface that's facing towards the light gets brighter, every surface that's facing away gets darker. So now I'm adding a bit of the environment into the lower extremities of the body and also the surfaces facing further away. And also adding a bit more of a white hot spot, a white reflectivity on the glass that leads into that C-pillar area. That gives the glass that shiny reflective quality. Now I'm just adding a bit of highlight to the bumper, but I'm also fading the lower extremities of the body back into the environment tone. So you see a bit of that gray fade on the bottoms of the tires and on the bottoms of the fascia and the underbody. So now I'm starting to go in with my wheel detail. Sketching in some quick spokes, just cleaning up the edges. Now I'm experimenting a bit with some artistic brushes to give the tires a bit more of a painterly quality. With the tread pattern, putting the highlights on the tops of those tires. I really want the tires to have this painted, brushed quality to them. I'm adding those little pops of orange detail in some of the functional aspects of the vehicle. I'm not sure exactly what these functions are. It could be tow hooks and things like that, but it just adds this element of pop, gives it a real sort of outdoorsman quality to it. Next, I'm adding a deep background, again using an artistic brush to add a bit more of a painterly, artistic quality. Erasing away the periphery of the vehicle in order to really pop it off the page. I love working in a toned environment because it really helps you to add light, subtract shadow, really brings the vehicle to life and helps it to pop off the page. And so now I'm just going in with my white pencil tool and my fine pen tool and just adding that little bit of extra detail and artistry to really help refine and craft the detailing of this vehicle. And that, my friends, is how I render an off-road vehicle in blue on a dark background.
you.